Hello, it's our pleasure today to host Zola Maddison, the program officer at Global Libraries, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. Well, we have a couple of questions about leaderships. Let's start by question one. As you are aware of, leadership skills are vital in all fields. Why do you think it's important in librarianship particularly?
Well, at the Gates Foundation and Global Libraries in particular, we invest in catalytic efforts. And we see at Global Libraries investing in leadership as a way to catalyze new and innovative programs and services. So those new leaders are the ones that are going to think about new ideas that can really meet community needs. And they're also the ones that are going to help change the profession. They're really the ones that will lead the way.
What kind of requirements will be needed to develop the leadership skills of the Arab librarians?
So the kinds of skills that we look to for our leaders, I think, are applicable all over the world. We look for people that have advocacy skills, so that they're able to not only go out and talk with their communities about why they're important and what their communities need, but they can also go to the Ministry of Culture, the Ministry of Education, and some of the senior officials within their country or region to secure funding for libraries and secure new partnerships for libraries. In addition to advocacy skills, we need leaders who have that innovative thinking and problem solving, partnership skills, as well as some of the just standard business administration skills that are required to go out and run projects, to apply for grant funding so that they can actually implement the ideas that they have. And to your question about what's needed for Arab libraries and librarianship in the MENA region, I think especially with everything that's happened since the Arab Spring, there's a really unique opportunity for these leaders to help position libraries and help their communities understand the role of libraries in providing access to information in this time, to continue to be a trusted source, as well as to show the way that we can use technology that can empower our communities in a way that is productive. And finally, to really provide programs and services that meet these unique needs that are in the region, and specifically around unemployment and youth issues that I know the region is really grappling with.
Since we have been working in so many initiatives of leadership development within different contexts, I would like to ask, how do you see the potential outcomes of the Arabic initiatives?
Well, what we would like to see, what we hope to see is, I think that there's been a lot of work happening within individual countries, and my hope is, and I think, speaking for our team at Global Libraries, our hope is that we will see really a movement towards a network across the region. That sort of cooperation and coordination to really maximize the resources that you have here in the region, and make efficient use of the resources that you have, and really strengthen one another in promoting, providing new services in a way that is coordinated across the region.
How do you see the impact of such kind of programs on libraries as tool of development and collaboration?
Well, when we talk about impact, you know, to me, this is the heart of what we do. It's making an impact on people's lives, transforming people's lives, and I think that always needs to be our North Star as librarians. And we need to continue to see the impacts at the community level, at the individual level. We see these impacts happening, and I believe that we'll continue to see them happening in areas around education, in health and maternal health, child health and maternal health, in agriculture, and in bridging the digital divide. And I think what we've seen is that the places that we see these impact areas align very closely to the Millennium Development Goals. And we see that they can align as well with the Sustainability Development Goals. And so there's not only the opportunity to continue making those impacts in individual lives, hopefully at a larger and larger scale, continuing to reach out to new people, but also then to connect to policy areas, to connect to policy makers, and helping them understand the impact that we are having, that we really are a pipeline for development services, and that we can be work more efficiently and effectively with government stakeholders when we work together.
What do you wish for MENA?
I'm so excited about MENA. I am really excited and really look forward to seeing a group of individuals that have passion and excitement. And what I wish is for all of them not only to feel supported by AFLI and feel supported by their organizations to go out and create change that really does change people's lives, but that it also ripples out and it creates momentum for other library service providers to go and try new things or work with those leaders on these new initiatives.
It was a sad news for us to know about the global libraries winding down. So can you give us a brief about it and why you are going to end the program?
Yeah, a lot of people ask, you know, if we're winding down because we at Global Libraries failed, or did libraries fail? And that's not the case, not at all. The foundation has invested about $1 billion over the last 20 years. And as I said, the foundation is really looking for ways to use its funding that is catalytic. So they've never wanted to replace what is the role of government and the public to support. So 20 years is a long time for a foundation to make one investment, and it's time for them to step out, for Bill and Melinda to step out, and to allow for other people, other organizations, and other governments to step in and carry forward what we started.
At the end of our interview, I would like to thank you so much for your time and for Bill and Melinda Gates' effort. Thank you, Zola. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.